What if I told you that the trust you're relying on to protect your wealth could crumble in court? Nevada Asset Protection Trust sounds strong, but are they really impenetrable? In this video, I'll break down the hidden cracks in Nevada Trust and show you the strategies top asset protection attorneys use to build a fortress that stands strong against creditors and lawsuits, no matter what state you're a resident of. In the world of asset protection, Nevada Asset Protection Trusts have become popular for shielding assets from lawsuits, creditors, and financial threats. But here's the reality. Even Nevada's strong laws can fall short under the right legal pressure. Today, we'll explain how Nevada trusts work, their benefits and key challenges, including real-world cases where Nevada Asset Protection Trusts were actually pierced, even for residents of their own state, and why Offshore Trust and the Bridge Trust offer stronger protection for your hard-earned assets. Now, a Nevada Asset Protection Trust is a legal tool that allows you to place your assets in a trust while maintaining some control and shielding them from creditors. Here's how it works. You, the grantor, create the trust. The trustee manages it according to its terms. The trust protector ensures the trust is being handled properly. And you, as the beneficiary, receive the trust benefits. The key benefits of a Nevada Asset Protection Trust are pretty simple. Effective domestic shielding. Nevada's laws provide some of the strongest protections in the U.S. Short statutes of limitations. Creditors only have 2 years or 6 months after discovering the transfer to make claims. They have some tax advantages. Nevada has no state income tax. And so here's where the cracks in Nevada Asset Protection Trust start to show up. Number one, lack of recognition in other states. For example, California. If you're sued in California, a Nevada trust may be useless. California courts do not recognize out-of-state asset protection trusts. Not every state does. Some do, a lot don't. Case example here is Kilker versus Stillman in 2012. The court ruled that California law supersedes the protection provided by an out-of-state trust. The trust was completely disregarded. Second one, support obligations. In Klabacka versus Nelson in 2017, the Nevada Supreme Court ruled that a Nevada Asset Protection Trust created by a Nevada resident could not shield assets from spousal and child support obligations. We also have fraudulent transfer risk. So if you create a trust after a legal threat has already begun or engaged, it could be seen as a fraudulent transfer and your assets may be seized. So then we got the offshore solution, the Cook Islands. How do you build a fortress that creates really strong protection that creditors can't break through? The answer is the Offshore Trust, specifically Cook Island Trust. Here's why Cook Islands Trusts are considered the gold standard even today. They don't recognize U.S. court orders or judgments. They make it extremely difficult for creditors to touch your assets. Plaintiffs must prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the same standard as in criminal law cases, the murder standard, the 99% sure standard. Creditors must front court costs and fees, post a bond, and fine a judge from New Zealand. And here's the kicker. If they lose, they pay. So they'll pay not only their legal fees, but your legal fees also. So they got to pay to play and then pay to lose. But for most people, a fully offshore trust is way overkill. It's costly and complex. We're not starting out with that where most people. That's where the Bridge Trust comes into play. Think of the Bridge Trust as a hybrid solution that connects the protection of an offshore trust with the simplicity of a domestic trust for tax purposes. It starts as a domestic trust, but automatically transitions offshore when a legal threat arises. You stay in control of your assets. Unlike traditional offshore trust, there's no additional IRS reporting requirements, and it's much more cost-effective than a fully foreign trust. The conclusion here, pretty simple. Nevada Asset Protection Trust can be a good starting point, but if you're a high net worth individual or you have high risk, like a high risk professional, like a doctor, lawyer, CPA, real estate investor, you need stronger protection. Offshore trusts like those in the Cook Islands offer unparalleled security, but they can be costly to set up and to maintain. The bridge trust gives you the best of both worlds. It gives you offshore strength with that domestic tax simplicity with no IRS disclosures. If you're serious about building a financial fortress, don't settle for partial solutions. Consult with an experienced asset protection attorney to customize a strategy that's going to fit your needs specifically. For more insights, visit our blog on my website, www.btblegal.com, or download or get a copy of my best-selling book, Overexposed. You can learn about how to protect your wealth from lawsuits and creditors. I break down a lot of the case law in that. You can get it on Amazon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more asset protection tips. Take care.